The great part about CONEXPO, there's something for everybody. You're looking to buy, to sell, network, just go enjoy looking at equipment. It's one of those where you get out what you put in type of shows. So you guys are strategically implementing these different workshops and programs and educational sessions in so that people can build their own itinerary when they come to a show like this. Because at 3 million square feet, I mean, you can't see it all. The great part about CONEXPO, there's something for everybody, right? And whether that you're looking just to network, whether you're looking to buy, to sell, to just go enjoy looking at equipment, whether you're looking to learn from business practices or learn about new technology, like it has everything there. So it's one of those where you get out what you put in type of shows, and you're not forced to do anything really. Right. You guys even have, I noticed, the small business workshop, right? Yep. And then, so you guys are strategically implementing these different workshops and programs and educational sessions in so that people can build their own itinerary when they come to a show like this. Because at 3 million square feet, I mean, you can't see it all.
Right. The building itinerary is something I always tell everybody if it's the first time or seventh time like me, right? I mean, it's you can't just show up and be like, this isn't a local car show where you're like, all right, I'll just wander around and, see all the
90-degree elbow, just with your coffee, just checking things out.
I was going for a stroll. I mean, obviously a lot of people are coming looking probably for specific types of equipment, right? So it's like, hey, let's say I need to add a new, 10-ton excavator to my fleet, or a compact track loader or skid steer or something like that, right? I mean, it's like you might know your familiar brands, and then near them are some other players, right? And you're like kind of going to go see the differences, new features, stuff like that. Like that's cool to just wander around. But especially as you get into that education session and those different workshops, it's like people got to plan ahead for that. Cause I mean, we have about 150 different education sessions, 149 that are not done by a Luke Egebrun. So, I mean, you got one out of that. That's pretty good. But I mean, to that point though, I mean, it's like 150 different people talking about their different experiences. I mean, that's kind of the point I'm trying to make, right? The biggest thing about this show is, I talk about seeing the other equipment or the new equipment and all the different machines, but I really think it's about learning from other people, right? It's like just hang out and meet those people and talk about what some of your challenges are, and other people probably experience the same thing and kind of learn from each other. It's a big thing to focus on at this show.
Yeah, and I've talked about it on the show before, and I want to keep hammering it home. But to your point of getting together with like-minded people is, we're getting a group, the Dirtbags group, together of just people that listen to the show that want to meet up at the show, that are going to be in Vegas, just to meet other like-minded people to talk about those kind of things, or just to hang out and network. And yeah, John, it's just been so cool I'm sure for you to see it evolve since 2008. And I think the big tagline is taking construction to the next level for this year. So I guess off of that tagline, like what do you think that looks like? What is the next level in construction?
It's a fun question. So I've had a few people ask me this over the last few months. They're like, what's going to be the theme's probably the wrong word, but like the common thing, shown at CONEXPO Connect this March. It's funny because I feel like in 2024 and 2025, the word of the year was uncertainty, right? Like, cause it's, I mean, especially in our space with like tariffs and work, and is there gonna be a downturn, and just all sorts of uncertainty, like just in the world, right? I mean, with new administration and all sorts of stuff. I think the word of 2026 is going to be interoperability, right? And I feel like that is different machines working cohesive, different brands of machines and type of machines working cohesively on a job site, but also kind of the general contractor to the subs, like being able to share more information and understanding plans and challenges and all that stuff like that. I think everybody needs to get more collaborative, more, kind of understanding of where they are in the process and delays and who's going faster and material delivery and all that stuff like that. Right. And it's that, and, it from my space. So I know equipment and like technology on equipment better than, like some of the other actual challenges, somebody on a job site has. But a lot of that is, if you have your 3D plan, loaded into some system, like, can I get that to the grade control machines of multiple brands of different technology providers, right? So, I mean, I think there's a lot of that. And you think about the data from equipment, like the telematics data, and it's not just where's my stuff, right? It's more hours and fuel remaining and operator behavior. And I'll keep referring back to my neighborhood build because it was fun to watch everybody get their landscaping done, this past summer, including myself. And I think I saw 8 different yards put in kind of on my street. And I would say there was only one repeated brand of equipment. So there was probably 7 different makes,
Wow.
models of stuff, right? I mean, I'll just be really clear. We had a New Holland machine here on my site, which just contractors showed up with that. I saw Cat, JCB, Deer, Kubota, Bobcat, right? I mean, they're all different CTLs, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, so you think about if somebody was doing this whole thing, like nobody has all the same fleet really anymore. It's
Right.
all mixed fleet, right? So it's being able to get some of that data off all those machines and the interoperability, right? Of all that stuff. I think that's one of the kind of trends. That's probably a better word than themes, right? That you'll see at the show this year.